It's a new year, and as usual, many expected that it would take some time before momentum sets in. But on the floor of the Senate, that myth has been put to test, if not debunked. The Senate leader was welcomed into the new year with a bang, and all that was needed for that to happen is the vote of no confidence passed by 39 APC senators. We'll take a short break, and when we get back, we'll take a look at Alain Dume's reaction when he got the notification that he is no longer the majority leader of the Senate. I am Oluyemisi Olubi, and welcome to Political Arena. One unique thing about democracy is freedom of speech.
Who is Alimodu Sheriff?
One interesting thing about freedom of speech is that it keeps politicians scathingly vocal.
If Buhari is confident of himself, let us visit his own administration.
I think it's stupid for anybody to say that.
As battlefield and intriguing as politics is, when politicians discuss the economy, we can't help but wonder if the giant of Africa will rise again.
Everybody who has been sworn in today realizes the fact that it's a call to action.
We've been asked to deliver change.
Our government shall continue more decisively to implement its policies in the respect of the economy and in other areas.
We watch them pledge loyalties.
If I will be the last man standing, I will remain in peace.
We vote for them and we empower them. Join me, Oluyemisi, on Political Arena as we keep an eye on politics every Sundays at 9:15 p.m. and a repeat broadcast on Mondays at 1:30 p.m. Welcome back. Now it is time to give you a piece of the action without delay.
A letter from the APC Senate Caucus dated 10 January. His Excellency, President of the Senate, notice of change of leadership is to inform Your Excellency and the Senate that after several meetings held on Monday, the 9th of January 2017, and upon due deliberation and consultation, the APC Caucus of the Senate hereby wish to notify you of the change in the leadership of the Senate, that the new Senate leader be and is now Senator Ahmed Lawal representing Yobe North Central District.
I went to pray, came back, and the Senate session, it was, the Senate has adjourned, and it is one of you that said, leader, what happened? I said, what happened? He said, they have announced a change in leadership. I said, which change? They said, now they said Ahmed Lawal is the head of
APC caucus. APC caucus.
Oh, head of
APC caucus.
Oh, head of
APC caucus.
Leader of the APC caucus in the Senate.
Okay, so that present, I was not, as I said, I was not around, so I don't know how that happened or what that meant or anything. So I cannot say more than that actually, because you know me, if there is anything more than that, I would have said it. I'm not aware.
Hello? One more question.
Yes.
Just hold on, please.
As at this morning, I was conducting the business of the Senate. Previously, there hasn't been any issue. I have not been called upon, or I have not been confronted with anything, or I'm not aware of any meeting that was called to either ask me or to, because there is a process, there should be procedure anyway. So this announcement, as I said, came to me as a surprise, as it did to you, and I will find out what that means before we move on. So it's in keeping with my relationship. Let's be focused. It's in keeping with my relationship with you that I come now to say, instead of talking, let me tell you, we hear from the horse's mouth. So I cannot tell you more than what I know. For now, this is what I know.
For me, as far as I'm concerned, that's why I said it's a caucus affair. It's the APC caucus. So, because in chamber we have a majority leader, we have a minority leader, isn't it? So, and that is the announcement that you had. The way you hear and I saw me, I hear them.
But the drama didn't end there. Alain Dume, while expressing himself on the floor of the Senate, suggested that the Deputy Senate President might also be next in line.
This Senate is an institution that we must protect. How do you protect the institution? Is you obey the rules and the tradition. If today, just like that, without telling somebody, and he goes out, if it is Nume today and it's okay, it may be, God forbid, Okeramadu tomorrow. Okay, so what I'm saying is, distinguished colleagues, anytime our colleagues erred in one way or the other, we should be given the chance to say, look, this is what you did, and therefore we have lost confidence in you. But I thank God since there is nothing, and I'm grateful for that. So I want to once again say thank you very much for the opportunity given to me to serve as the Senate leader. And I wish my brother, the new Senate leader, we have been struggling for this for a long time. I hope and I wish you the best of service to this important institution.
That was Alun Dume simply saying that next time it may just be the Deputy Senate President that will be replaced. So, the golden question is, who are those senators that voted for the removal of Alun Dume? Take a look at the list. Wow, did some names on that list surprise you? Is Alun Dume a sacrificial offering put forward by Senate President Bukola Saraki to placate the one who many say was actually penciled down for the position of the Senate President by the APC? Looking at the other side of the coin now, who is that man that has been chosen to replace Alun Dume? Let's find out.
As religious people believe in destiny. We have accepted our fate, and we have accepted to work in this chamber for the betterment of Nigeria. Mr. President, the APC caucus, the greatest caucus,
Yes.
I'm coming to that. I'm coming to that.
Yes.
I was once there. Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, I want to thank the APC caucus for having confidence and trust in my judgment, in my ability and capacity to serve as the leader of the Senate. Mr. President, I was for 16 years in opposition and for 8 years on that side. I know how the opposition cooperates and supports the government. I want to ask my colleagues on that side, where I was once, that what the APC caucus has done it for all of us. Yes. I am not a leader for the APC caucus. I am a leader of the Senate. And I want, in my determination, to make a positive difference in this Senate, in this session. I want us to work in a very bipartisan manner. Nigeria is our country. Nigeria doesn't belong to the APC. Nigeria belongs to Nigerians. And what Nigerians want from us, what Nigerians need from us, is for us to deliver, to make life better, to bring security and stability and economic development and growth for our people. We should put our hands together and make that happen. Mr. President, you wished me a birthday. I had thought you would go an extra mile to ask me what my birthday wish is. Be that as it may, I would like to say that my birthday wish today is for Mr. President, the DSP, and the entire Senate to give me the understanding, the support and cooperation that I require to run this Senate to a successful end, if God wills.
As you said, you have taken up this responsibility and promised us to continue to build this institution. I can assure you that your birthday wish is already taken as granted, and we will get all the support of your colleagues, leadership, and others. And I think also, somebody directed you start with the massage so that. But on a serious note, I thank you for those kind of words of commitment, and I also use this opportunity also, because as I was not here yesterday, to also commend the former leader for his service to this institution and for his statesmanly comments yesterday. I think this is why this red chamber will always be the red chamber and continue to guide this country in the right direction.
Well, what a way to begin the new year. Birthday wishes and politics. Do those two really go hand in hand? Let's just say that it is a glimpse of what to expect on the floor of the Senate in the near future. Now let's take you back to the floor of that same Senate to see how other senators reacted to Lawan's comments.
With your indulgence, I want to join my colleagues on behalf of the best caucus in the Senate, the most behaved caucus in the Senate, the PDP caucus. Yes, good. Minority are good. Well guided. No, for emphasis,
I missed that. Can you come back? I missed it.
Mr. President, I want to join the APC caucus in the Senate on behalf of my colleagues, the best behaved caucus in the Senate. I tested to just a few days ago, which is reflected in the votes and proceedings of these hallowed chambers by the Senate whip, that yes, indeed, I don't want to quote him, but Prof was able to note that this is the best behaved caucus, and to congratulate the Senate leader, not just on his elevation, but also on his birthday today, and to note that yes, indeed, that we concur with all he has said here, particularly when he said that all the rumblings and disaffections affecting the 8th Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria have been brought to an end with his elevation today. And I believe he's speaking the minds of all the other grumblers in the past. So it is on that note, it is, Mr. President, it's expected that the leader should be held in silence. Yes. Fire on. Mr. President, it's expected that the leader, that is the more reason why I should allow me to talk. So, Mr. President, sir, I mean, my spirit was elevated. Yes. And I don't know, my colleagues were also very happy. Because we came here to work to improve the living standards of Nigerians, and not to bicker, and not to grumble, and not to be unhappy. So, just out of happiness that I saw on the faces of my colleagues, the best behaved caucus, I just want to say that we are very delighted with your speech. Yes. We are very happy, but we also want to note that in spite of the situation of this and that in reality, that the Senate was actually focused on national issues, and that we're meeting issues on bipartisan basis. We will continue to remain bipartisan where the interests of Nigerians are concerned. We are very determined to ensure that we improve the living standards of Nigerians, and therefore we'll support you, we'll support the Senate, we'll support the APC caucus on things that will improve the living standards of Nigerians, and we'll support the President on things we believe strongly will take Nigeria out of recession. But we will not in any way condone the idea of what you said earlier when you said you were on this side. When you were on this side, you were about 5 or 6. there were about 5 or 6 senators. There was never a time that the opposition from 1999 in the Senate, yes, were even up to 5. That was the reason that in spite of the other paper, Mr. President, if you see the Senate standing order, you'll notice that it is clearly stated majority leader, minority leader. But because there was really no minority from 1999, we chose to call the Senate majority leader, Senate leader, because it was an overwhelming majority on behalf of the PDP at that time. But today, the situation is different. So we want you to carry us along and to ensure that in all your activities, you do carry us along. And we don't want you to run the Senate. We want the Senate President to run the Senate while you and I continue to consult for the things of the Senate. I so submit, Mr. President. Congratulations.
Well, at this rate, 2017 might just be more interesting than 2016. We're barely 3 weeks into the new year and positions are already being shuffled. Anyway, still looking at the Senate, the trial of the Senate President Bukola Saraki at the CCT has resumed, and as expected, the debate is gradually getting heated. Let's listen to the counsel of both parties after the court sitting.
Our first witness, who was cross-examined for over 6 months, was discharged today, and we can now call the next witness. For the prosecution to admit that there were ambiguities basically shows that there are major loopholes, major challenges as far as their case is concerned. Because if it's a straightforward matter and the evidence of under cross-examination was straightforward, then ambiguity would not arise. But what they admit by saying publicly that there are ambiguities is actually acknowledging that their case has quite some significant defects.
More intrigues are to come, if you ask me. Away from the people of the Senate and the Senate now, we take a short break, and when we get back, we take a look at the meeting that went down between leaders of the APC caucus in the Southwest. Join us again.
Nigeria is at the threshold of a new dawn, one that will birth those willing to drive a challenging economy, migrating from over-reliance on crude oil to diversification that embraces non-oil items demand, a change in paradigm. It means more attention given to macro, micro, small and medium-scale enterprises while fortifying the big players. How do all this work, and how can you play your role and play it big? You get it all here on Business and Economy. Opportunities, business activities, emerging markets, export and trade mission, opinion, analysis, views, all you need to make that profitable decisions here. I am Akin Obake, and this is Business and Economy.
Only on Core TV News.
Do you want to keep tab with happenings in the military and its sister service?
Management of the armed forces of Nigeria through an integrated procurement system.
That the roadblocks have been banned in this country.
What they do to secure lives and properties of Nigeria, as well as protect and preserve the nation against external aggression. Defense Matters is your one-stop shop to update you about the activities of the Nigerian security. Join me, Kikelomo Okere, on Defense Matters every Sunday at 2:30 p.m. and repeat broadcast on Thursday 6:30 p.m. only on Core TV News.
Welcome back. It was a meeting that was called to forge unity among prominent Southwest chieftains of the All Progressives Congress, but it ended on an icy note after former Lagos State Governor Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu and some close allies walked out of the first round of a two-stage meeting. The meeting, involving all governors and ministers from the region, was nevertheless declared a success by party leader and two-time governor of Ogun State, Aremu Olusegun Oshoba. It was reportedly brokered by Governor Abiola Ajimobi of Oyo State and had in attendance the former national chairman of the party, Chief Bisi Akonde, Bola Tinubu, Olusegun Oshoba, Segun Oni, Senate Chief Whip Olushola Adeyeye, Majority Leader, House of Representatives Femi Gbajabiamila, Lagos State Governor Akinwumi Ambode, Governor Ibekule Amosun of Ogun State, and Governor Rauf Aregbesola of Osun State. Others included Prince Olagunsoye Oyinlola, former governor of Osun State, Niyi Adebayo, former governor of Ekiti State, Minister of Finance Kemi Adeosun, Minister of Information Alhaji Lai Mohammed, Minister of Communications Adebayo Shitu, Minister of Works, Power and Housing Babatunde Fashola, and Professor Isaac Adewale, Minister of Health. The only high-profile office holder absent was the Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, Lasun Yusuf, who reportedly was out of the country. The first round of the meeting in the executive chamber of the Oyo State Governor's Office lasted about 4 hours with all invitees in attendance. The meeting, which was held behind closed doors, saw party chieftains confronting one another over alleged acts of betrayal. When the meeting ended at about 5:05 p.m., Tinubu wore a hard countenance and had to be persuaded to soften his mien for the photographs. Meanwhile, after Tinubu, Ambode, Aregbesola and Amosun left, Akonde held the second round of meetings with the ministers. The second meeting involved all the ministers, including Fayemi, Shitu, Adeosun Ajimobi, and Isaac Adewale. It was chaired by Chief BC Akonde and ended at about 5:30 p.m. Though details were sketchy, it was gathered that it was a channel through which the mind of the caucus would be passed to the president. Speculations are, however, rife that the party chieftains feel that the Southwest may have been betrayed despite the tremendous support given to President Muhammadu Buhari. Now let's listen to what one of the elders present at the meeting had to say.
In the Southwest of APC, there is unity of purpose. The leadership is one. We are all together on all issues, and we have resolved on all the issues concerning the governance of this country and what should be the role and the influence that we should exercise as a group for the interest of this country and the progress of this country. The Southwest is going, we are the leader of progressive in this country, and we are determined to reassert our interest in the progressive politics of this country for the betterment of Nigeria.
Well, we just have to wait to see where all this would lead us. Still in the Southwest, students took their demonstration to the governor's office in Oyo State, and when it comes to protests by students, politicians react in different ways. Let's see how this politician reacted to the protests by the students of Ladoke Akintola University.
Thanks for after 8 months. Ṣé èmi ni mo ti school yìí ni? Okay. Tó bá jẹ́ pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe fẹ́ máa bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ nìyẹn. Ṣé rí gbogbo ohun tó bá fẹ́ ṣe ẹ lọ ṣe? Ṣọgbọ́n ẹ lọ ṣe. Tó bá fẹ́ sọ di jàgídíjàgan àdúró dè yìí. Ohun tó bá fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ kó ṣẹlẹ̀. Little respect for constituted authority, no matter what. No matter what. Tí èmi bá dẹ̀ wá bí 8 months of what? Èmi kọ́ lọ́ ti ti school now. So what? It's not to call ale koko lọ́tẹ̀ ta ló fẹ́ lè mọ́ ṣé mi ni. Èmi kọ́ náà. Ṣé mi ni? Èmi ni. Èmi ni. Gbogbo ọ̀yẹ́ wá síbi. Gbogbo ọ̀yẹ́. Bring it. The management, the Oyo State government and many governments, they lack fund. If they lack fund, they must find a way to help the students. But if you come here and you are shouting at me, I'm not going to talk to you. This government will not tolerate nonsense from anybody. Let me tell you, in terms of fencing, ni pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe wá bí ó yẹ kẹ́ ẹ wá ọ̀gá wọ́n ti school wa gọ́vnọ̀ lọ ṣọ́nà school lélẹ̀ ìwọ yìí ọmọ skul ni máa ṣe ṣé ọmọ skul lélẹ̀ ọmọ skul ni kí ló ń kà what course are you doing what course are you doing some of you what course are you doing accounting ṣé accounting you know something with your behaviour I'm not going to talk to you again okay so if you want to do anything go and do it I will wait for you as reasonable people and you are unreasonable then I'm not going to talk to you. I ṣe ESCO meeting I came and ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ náà nìyí mélòó nìyí.
This is the constituted authority for Oyo State. Even if I don't pay salaries, I don't pay this, the fact is that I'm the constituted authority. It does not remove that authority.
One will certainly agree that it is wrong to play politics with the education of the leaders of tomorrow. Those students have been at home for 8 months. We do hope that the government will do something about it in time soon. And on that note, we wrap up this edition of Political Arena. And on behalf of the entire Political Arena crew and myself, I say thanks for watching. I am Oluyemisi Olubi. Have a great week.